what is up? Welcome to...
No.
Guys, what is up? Welcome to Old Times. I am Freddie Ramirez. I am here with my main man, my homeboy, skateboarder professional, Mr. Elvin. How you doing, buddy?
I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm good, man. You know, just trying to get the day over with, having a good day so far. Redskins won. So what are we going to be doing today, man?
Well, today I'm actually going to show you guys how to set up a new skateboard.
Really?
I actually have one in hand. It's brand new. Yeah, I just got it yesterday. It's an 8.35. It's a real deck. Kyle Walker, professional skateboarder. So yeah, we're gonna grip up the board. Let's just get right into it,
away,
for real.
man.
Yeah, get right into it. So yeah, take that off. Get a nice little sticker.
You can really tell he speaks for racial diversity when you have Hablamos Español on the board.
Right. Hablamos Español.
Beautiful.
But anyways, this is probably the hardest part to do when setting up a skateboard. It's probably just getting the grip off.
Now, is that like a sticker or some sort of plaster or
this,
something you put on it?
It's like sandpaper, honestly. That's honestly what it is.
Okay,
And this is
sandpaper.
Jessup. I like this grip. There's plenty of different types of grip tape
Really?
out there. Yeah.
Okay.
I like this one because it doesn't rip up your shoes. It doesn't really yeah.
Well, you got to have a sweet pair of sneaks while you're boarding, man.
Of course. Yeah, this is the hardest part. This is actually the hardest part. Just getting it laid out and just putting it straight down.
Now, while you're doing this, I'm going to ask you, how long have you been skateboarding? How long have you been a fanatic of skateboarding?
I've been skating since I was 10. So that makes
10, really?
Yeah, that makes 21 years.
21 years. Wow.
No, not 21 years. Sorry, 11 years.
11 years. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
11 years.
What inspired you to do it?
Honestly, it was they built the local skate park while I was growing up in Bowie, and all of my friends were just like, "Oh, this is awesome!" The first day they had like a competition there,
Wow.
and everyone thought it was cool, and we all wanted to like actually hop on the skateboard ourselves and try it.
So it wasn't like the movie Grind, where like 4 friends just got together and said, "Hey, let's enter a skate competition."
Nah, not like that. Not like that.
Okay, great. So who are some of your skateboarding influences? 'Cause
My
I know there's plenty of
influences?
them. Yeah, who are your heroes?
If you guys know Eric Costin, the man. That's the man. I look up to that man actually.
Nice.
And Mike Moe, Chris Cole, Sean Moto. These are all people that I've seen growing up. Just their amazing progression over time.
Well, I mean, you didn't pay respects to the legends, man. You got Bam Margera, you got your Tony Hawks, man. You got to pay respect to some of those guys, too.
Yeah, but those aren't my idols. Eric Costin is an idol of mine. I actually idolize this man. But yeah, now what I'm going to do is honestly just smoothing out the edge. That's kind of loud. But smoothing out the edge just to make the design.
Now, is it normal for the marks to appear after the screwdriver?
Yeah. It's actually really normal.
And
Whoops.
there goes the tool.
It's okay. This is the hardest part, honestly. Getting the edges.
Now, have you ever made a board from scratch?
Yeah, from scratch? No.
Oh, okay.
From scratch, no. That's actually really hard. Got to cut down the oak tree to make a board from scratch.
So, as a skateboarding fanatic, do you have an ultimate goal?
An ultimate goal? I mean, I don't want to be a professional. I actually don't want. This is just a passion of mine. I do this every day. This is something I love to do. And honestly, I see myself doing this for the rest of my life.
Really?
For real. Yeah. And
Wow.
I'm gonna be one of those old heads at the skate park, just teaching these little youngsters how to skate.
So would you want to be like a skateboard designer, or did you want to be like a teacher, just like you said, teaching how the young ones to skate? Or you just want to lay back and they can be like, yeah, I was that guy.
Well, the dream is to own my own skate shop.
There we go.
Yeah, the dream is to own my own skate shop.
Wow.
So yeah, this is a razor blade. Be careful. Yeah, so I'm actually trying to get this off.
Now,
All right,
kids, don't try this at home.
So yeah, so you need a razor blade to actually do this step. Scissors won't work. It kind of sucks. So what you do is basically just pick out the edge and just cut around.
So you're trimming off the excess.
Exactly. Just to make it so you don't want your board to look like this. Just all.
Oh, so that's what the line was for. You're tracing around it. You're
Exactly.
cutting off the trace.
Exactly.
Oh, that's neat. I've never known something like that.
Yeah. So you just want to stay. I'm doing a bad gripping job. I'm not even
Hey,
gonna
no
lie.
problem. We blame the table.
Yeah, the table's kind of in the way. But yeah, it's pretty simple.
So if your idol, I forgot his name.
Eric
dude,
Costin.
So if Eric come up to you and said, "Hey man, would you want to skate around with me?" Like, what would your response be?
Bruh, that would be amazing, man. Like,
Whoa.
I would love to do that. I would love to do that. He actually owns a skate park in California called the Barracks.
Right.
He owns it with.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. He owns it with this guy named what's his name? Steve Barra.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's something pretty cool. I actually want to one day go out to the Barracks, skate the park. It's a famous park.
Yeah, because the skate culture in California is pretty huge, and like here on the East Coast, it's starting to rise to prominence, but it's not as, as ginormous as it would be on the West Coast.
Right. Yeah, skateboarding is actually, like people say, you can't make it in skateboarding if you don't go to California one day. So yeah,
I think that's another goal you should put on the list.
Of course, that's actually, I'm gonna do that probably next summer, maybe head out to California. Yeah, so now what I have to do is just use the edge of the grip to actually sand like the edge of this, because you don't want your skateboard to look all uneven and stuff. Yeah, you see I got a bad little mark right here, as you can see. It's just a little mess up.
So what advice would you have for somebody who's doing what you do or wants to do what you do, but they just don't know where to start?
Don't know where to start? What do you mean, in skateboarding?
Yeah.
Honestly, skateboarding is something that's gonna take time. Take so much time. You have to honestly want to do this. You have to want to learn. It's just like anything. It's just like riding a bike for real. Just not as hard, honestly. But it's not gonna come to you in one day.
Right.
It is not.
I'm sure you've fallen off your board a few times around.
Falling is inevitable. Inevitable. You're gonna fall.
What's the greatest trick you've ever pulled off on your board?
The greatest trick? I mean,
something that you said, man, I got it. I can go on with the rest of my life now.
I haven't accomplished that goal yet.
Oh, wow.
I haven't accomplished that goal yet.
So we've set 3 goals for you here today on Old Times.
Yeah. All right, so now this is the old deck.
Okay.
As you can see, the trucks are pretty loose, pretty nasty. Brand new, freshie. Now, basic tools, screwdriver, small wrench.
So now you're just going to transfer the wheels from this deck to that one?
Exactly.
Wonderful.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So this could just, once I take it off, it could just be a spare deck. For real. But if this one breaks, I could just use this as a backup,
Now, I've seen videos on YouTube where, skate fanatics, where they have these little competitions, like who's got the sweetest deck or who's got like the best modifications on a deck. Like, is that true, or is that just something that people do on YouTube to kill time?
That's just something people do on YouTube, honestly. But a deck doesn't really mean much to me, honestly, because it's gonna get messed up. Unless you want it to look all nice and pretty, hang it up on your wall.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only real reason. I wish I could design the grip tape, like spray paint it or something, but unfortunately we have no spray paint.
Well, when you get your own shop in the future, man, it's all you.
Exactly.
All your creations come to life.
Yeah. So we're just taking off. You also have to remember which one's your front and back truck, because they both don't skate the same.
Oh, so there's a difference.
There's
a front and a back. I never knew that. I thought it was all the same.
Nah, there's a front and the back to your skateboard, as well as the trucks.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Usually you can decipher which one's which by just looking at it, because you do certain type of grinds that like carve it, but I'll show you in a sec.
Okay. Like, is there any like sort of special upkeep for the wheels? Like, if you have to put any like sort of like lubrication or sort of oil
to make them spin?
Yeah, or anything that would like require upkeep.
Well, yeah, usually like if it rains, your bearings are gonna get rusty and stuff. So you just put some WD-40 on it, and that'll honestly do.
Nice, man. Is there anything WD-40 can't do, man?
Honestly,
I mean, I use it on my wheelchair to try to take some screws out. No, it's true. Like whenever I need like a new brake or something,
Yeah.
the repair guy's always bringing the WD-40 and he like glorifies it. And I never believe it until it actually works.
Okay. Well, I see we are running low on time. And this, I wish I had a power drill because this will just cut the time in half. But as you can see, I'm getting tired. Just twisting, straight twisting. All right.
Okay, so in the little time we have left, what would you want to say, or what would you want to do to any like aspiring young skaters or skateboard, fanatics? That some people live it, some people breathe it, and others like you, it's just a hobby. What would your overall message be to both sets of people? Both groups.
Go for it. Like, keep pushing. If you want to do this, like, you can't slack on this. This is something that's it's a talent. It's a talent. And if you find it to be your individual talent, then progress. Like I've been doing the same trick for almost 5 years, and I still haven't mastered it. It's just something that's you have to want to do, something you have to want to do.
I gotcha. Well, that's a great message. And like I said, man, I can't wait to, see Elvin's skate shop or Elvin's dungeon, whatever you're going to call your skate shop, man. I definitely.
My dungeon.
Hey, it sounds pretty sweet, though.
Yeah.
I definitely think that you're going to have your chain of skate shops around the area pretty soon.
Man, that's the dream, bro. That's the dream.
Yeah, man, like I said, if only my wheelchair could be modified for a skateboard, man, I'd still be doing some sick tricks. I already know how to do the wheelie. I wonder if I can do a wheelie 540.
Wheelie 540. Sounds pretty extreme.
I'm an extreme guy.
You ever watch the X Games?
Oh, I did. One time I just watched it to watch Shaun White fall on national TV, so it was pretty funny.
Yeah, Shaun White. Have you heard of this dude? Name.
I know Shaun White's a snowboarder, but I just like when people fall down because it's just like, you've been practicing and you blew it on national TV.
Hey, that's not funny.
Hey, I've bombed on national TV before.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, so now finally.
All right.
Finally, it's off. And, okay.
So this is the old deck. You getting rid of it?
Yeah, I'm just going to put it in the trunk, honestly. Just sit in the trunk.
Rest in peace and many blessings.
So look, here are both of my trucks.
Okay.
Both of my trucks. And if you can see, I'm not sure if you can zoom in, but there's like a little groove right here that's going to indicate that this is my back truck. So yeah. And now, just to poke the holes back in. That just gives me room to just,
okay.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to get it on time, bro. But
well, just get what you can done. I think this is very fascinating and interesting for somebody who might be watching and says, hey, I want to do what that guy does.
All right, we're just going to put on the back truck just to see. And it gets kind of hard, honestly. We could just leave that. It's all good. It's all good.
Now, do some decks come pre-made with the holes to put the trucks in, or you got to do them yourself?
Well, the holes are already in there. It's just the grip tape actually blocked. So this is my nose. This is going to be my nose, and I'm going to use the front truck.
And now the amazing Elvin will show us how to put together a truck in 45 seconds.
So the screw.
I feel like we should have the circus music on. Do 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 do.
All right.
So you got your screws in.
Just place it on.
All right.
And that's about it, for real. Now you just do the same process. The same thing you did to take them off is exactly how you're going to put them on. Just screw these things back in, and voila.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yep. So, yep, that's about it.
Well, so your last piece would be, should we look forward to seeing any big skate shops or skate promotions from you in the near future?
Of course. You should look forward to seeing my brand
Well, all right. We definitely look forward to it. Well, guys, that's all the time we have today. I'm Freddie Ramirez here with Elvin. And thank you guys for tuning in to Old Times. Have a good day.
Have a good one.